Hey, what's up, y'all? I'm back and I'm back and I'm back with another video. And actually, this is a vlog, whichever you want to call it. So, before I get started, y'all go ahead and subscribe to this channel and hit that bell for notifications. And let me get into this. So, I spent a lot of time lately in the bed with migraines, dealing with migraine aura, the pain, the neck pain, all of that. Then this happened. Y'all see this? A spider bit me in my face. I'm like, on top of everything else that I'm dealing with, a spider bites me in my face. Now, I'm very fortunate and very blessed that it wasn't a brown recluse, but because I got bit by a brown recluse like 10 years ago. As a matter of fact, this, I don't know if you can see, this is what was left. Now when that brown recluse bit me, like, this is what it closed up to be, but it, like, for real, about this much, all of my flesh, it died and came out. Like, I had a hole in my arm. I actually had to get a shot and take 2 different antibiotics back then. And so I remember how sick I was back then. So anyway, let's get to now. So I want to say, I'm not sure really what day I got bit. I'm thinking now I'm into like day 10 or 11 after. But the first time I noticed, I just thought, I had been in bed with the migraine, so really hadn't been doing too much but staying in bed most of the day. And it looked like either like a pimple coming up or a mosquito bite. And we have mosquitoes really, really bad where I live. And it's like, I don't know how they get in here, but they always are hiding. Like, I see them coming from my window sills, behind my bed frame, my headboard, in my bathrooms and in my kitchen. So I don't know, but there is a mosquito problem. So I at first thought, because I really wasn't looking in the mirror, hadn't dwelled on it or whatever, I was just like, oh, little bump popping up. I thought it was either a pimple or a mosquito bite. So the second day that I noticed, it's like the little bump was starting to get bigger and my face was starting to feel sore, but I had something to do that day. So I just, when I washed my face, did my normal routine, I was like, I put a little Neosporin on my face. No, I didn't. I'm lying. Go back. I put camphorphenique because anybody who knows me knows that I'm addicted to camphorphenique and I keep some on me and I use it for everything, right? So I put it on there because I'm like, well, if it's a pimple or a mosquito bite, it'll go ahead and dry it out. So I put that on there and did what I had to do for that day. The third day, I remember being at home and it was feeling really, really sore. So when I was looking at it and touching it, it felt hard. Like it had a core on the inside or something like that, and it felt kind of warm. And I remember, okay, I've been bitten multiple times by spiders, not just that one time, but the brown recluse was 10 years ago. So I was like, you know what, this is a spider bite. So I started messing with it, and I was, messing around. And later that day, I was sitting on the couch talking to my daughter, y'all. And all of a sudden, I just got really, really dizzy. And I felt like I just needed to go to sleep. Like I could not stay up. And I also kept having chills. So I turned the thermostat up so the air wouldn't come on. And it's like 90 plus degrees here, okay? So I turned the thermostat down so the air would stop coming on. I wrapped up in the blanket and I'm sitting on the couch and I was trying to watch TV and play with my grandson. But it was like I could not stay awake. And I just kept having chills. So I kept asking my daughter, I'm like, y'all cold? Is it cold in here? She was like, no, it's not cold in here. So when I tell you, I immediately started thinking, I didn't even think about the spider bite. I was thinking, Lord, please don't let me have the COVID. So, because you read about all of the new symptoms that come up, and I was like, oh, I just want to go to sleep. I can't stay up. So I immediately got up, took my temperature again because I had already taken my temperature before. I keep my little thermostat for my forehead, and it was normal. So I was like, okay, but it was like I had the chills really bad for a couple of hours, and it was like I just had to. Now, with me having insomnia, I don't sleep a lot, so the fact that I felt like I could not stay up and I just had to go to sleep. So I tried. I was just lying there for a couple of hours. I really didn't sleep, but it's like I couldn't keep my eyes open, so I had to lay there on the couch and just be still until it passed. And then that's when I realized, you know what, I was in there messing with my face, messing with that bite, and it must have spread the venom, poison, whatever it was in my bloodstream. Because I remember once before when I had the spider bite, and I had an appointment to get a massage, and the masseuse was like, no, you can't get a massage until that clears up and heals, because it'll spread. If you get massage, it'll spread it out in your bloodstream. And I'm pretty sure when I was messing with it and pressing down, I guess that's what happened. I don't know, I'm not an expert, but I want to tell y'all this. So I decided, well, let me go ahead and document it. I haven't made any eating or food videos because like it hurts so bad and it's so close to my lip that I really hadn't been able to make any videos, because I've been trying not to talk and really not to move my mouth. It's not as bad now. Like I said, I'm about 11 days in, but y'all, I got a couple of pictures. So one of the pictures is from yesterday, and the other pictures from a couple of days ago. Let me post those up. So you kind of see the progression. I didn't get it from the beginning because I wasn't even thinking about documenting it, but I'm like, I know this process is going to be long. I'm going to start back making videos, and I know people are going to be looking like, what's wrong with her face? So that's what happened, y'all. And I purposely, like, I just finished washing my face, and I've been washing my face like multiple times a day, at least 3 to 4 times a day, because I'm just trying to keep it clean, keep it dry. So most of the time I just got the bonnet on and this scarf so that this hair doesn't touch my face. I wash it with an antibacterial soap. I've also been using lemon and clay soap, and I've been alternating between Neosporin and aloe vera plant. So I'm about to put some aloe on there now from my aloe vera plant. But when it first started, because it itches so bad, y'all, when it first started itching, so I googled, and it was like, Google was like, use hydrocortisone to keep it from itching. Y'all, I put that stuff on my face, and when I tell you it burned so badly, I had to hurry up and wash that stuff off. So I've just been using the Neosporin for the antibiotic ointment, and then I alternate and use aloe vera plant. Now I ain't gonna lie, the aloe vera plant burns too, but at least I know the aloe is natural, you know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna do that. But what made me go ahead and make a video, I was like, well, I'm sitting here, I just washed my face, and I used some oil on my face, and I just oiled my face everywhere except for here, because when you put the ointment or the aloe vera, it makes it so shiny that you wouldn't be able to see if I took a picture or made the video. But y'all, when I tell y'all, I wouldn't wish this on nobody, especially being on my face where it is so close to my mouth. Y'all, it hurts. It's not as bad now as in the beginning, but when it first got bad, my whole side of my face was in pain. But I've just been really taking Tylenol, trying to help with the pain, and taking Benadryl to help with the itching, because it itches all day long. And sometimes it burns. I think when it's skin, when y'all saw those pictures, so when it first started as the little bump, and then it was swelling, and I know that the bites, as the poison or whatever is in the venom, as it spreads and it kills the skin. Like I said, when I got bit by the brown recluse, it actually killed the flesh. So like I had a hole in my arm, but I'm so thankful that it didn't happen on my face, because oh Lord, a hole in my face right here. So y'all can see like a little bit around here where it's darker. That's some of the, like the last of the skin. It's really, because I just washed it with the antibacterial soap, it's really, really dry, and it hurts worse when it's dry, and it itches worse when it's dry. So let's see, I'm gonna use yeah. So I got my aloe vera piece off my plant, and I'm gonna squeeze this. Anybody old school or grew up with your around grandparents or in the country, everybody always had an aloe vera plant at the house. Everybody's grandmama when I was growing up, and I have one, because you never knew. So y'all, I am going to get back to making videos. I probably got a couple old videos I could try to edit and post, but I have not forgotten about y'all. I know I don't have that many subscribers, but the ones I got, I appreciate y'all. And I've actually had some people hit me up and like, hey, when you gonna post some more videos? So it's not that I'm quitting, I've forgotten, or giving up. I just haven't been able to. And this video is actually longer than I intended it to be. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get off of here, y'all. But when you see my upcoming videos and my face looking like this, just know I'm not sick. It's not something wrong with me. I got bit by a spider and I'm just trying to heal, y'all. It's gonna be a process. It's gonna take at least 6 to 8 to 10 weeks. I know, like, when my arm, y'all see, this is how it ended up. And like I said, this is from 10 years ago, and this actually was a hole that all of my flesh fell out. I don't have any pictures from back then, but people who were around me then, they could tell you, like, I had a hole in my arm. It was crazy. So I'm just thankful. Again, I'm thankful that it's not worse than it is, and I'm dealing with it. I'm coping. I try not to do too much talking where I gotta open my mouth too wide, so it means I can't talk, period, because I'm always laughing, and it hurts. But y'all, it itches, because when it's dry it itches, and like that skin is dying, so that makes it itch, and sometimes it burns. And yeah, so that's it. Thank y'all for tuning in, and keep watching. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, comment, share it. Thanks, you guys, and I'll see you next